Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am bringing you a get ready with me plus a little Q&A. It is 2022. I cannot believe this. I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys in a minute. I filmed my last video the day after Christmas and here I am almost midway through the second week of January. I took a much needed break, but I'm back better than ever and I missed you guys so much. Definitely be sure to subscribe. I have some very fun content coming your way very soon. I'm going somewhere super fun with my mom and another special guest next week. So yeah, I posted a little question thing yesterday over on my Instagram asking you guys to leave me some questions that you would want me to answer in this video. As you can see, I already started a few things with my makeup routine because I did go to Sephora today. I did get a few new things and something that I already had, which is the Kerastase Hair Oil. This stuff is amazing. If you guys know me, you know how much I love this. I've been using it forever and I am in need of a new one or at least an updated one because if you don't know, makeup and hair products and skin products all have an expiration date on them. Not necessarily a date, but it tells you right here, this little like jar thing that says 18M. That means after you open it, this is good for 18 months. Do yourself a favor, especially now that it's the new year, go and look at all of your products, skincare, hair care, all that type of stuff, and see when they expire, how long you've had it for, because it's definitely not good for you or your skin or your hair or anything to be using expired and old stuff. And then I picked up another Hollywood Flawless filter. I don't even know, it's not a foundation, but it's this thing and it's from Charlotte Tilbury. I have this in the shade for medium, but it is way too dark for my winter skin. So I got the shade Too Fair and I have it on right now. I feel like it is the literal perfect match. And I absolutely love this product. The One Size Patrick Star Concealer. And I got the shade Light 4 NR, which is for rosier undertones, which is me. And then the last thing that I got, the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill Classic Length and Volume Mascara. So with that said, I think it is time to go in and answer some questions. As you can see, I have a ton. I've only read a few of them so far. I don't like to know really what questions I'm going to answer prior to these videos, so I do kind of leave it for kind of like a first impression. So I'm going to scroll through, tap on one, and see what I land on. And I landed on, are you doing a Valentine's Day collection for EP Jewels? My birthday is the day before and I want something. Thank you so much and happy early birthday. That is so exciting. And actually my cousin Angelina's birthday is the day before Valentine's Day as well. So you guys are birthday twins. Such an amazing day. And yes, I am going to be launching a Valentine's Day collection, which I am so excited about. I have been working on it for a little bit and I'm excited to finally launch it and share it with you guys. Okay, so as I'm answering the next question, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. Somebody asked, how is it being in a long distance relationship and how am I handling it and all of that stuff. So I've definitely touched on this, I feel like, a few times because I have been in a long distance relationship since the end of August of 2021. And I honestly, going into it, I can definitely say I was nervous and I didn't know how it was gonna happen and what was gonna happen, but I kind of just trusted the process and didn't give up before I even tried it. And that's my biggest tip, is don't knock it till you try it, because I know it could be a very kind of like out of your comfort zone type thing for a lot of people because it's not the easiest thing. And I personally think that taking advice from people who haven't worked out and thinking that that's going to also happen to you is not always what's going to happen. Everybody goes through it and has a different experience. So I strongly suggest that you try it before you think that it's not going to work out. So honestly, like I said, I was nervous at first, but now being in one and still being in one, I can easily say that it is not anything to stress about. Also depends on who you're with and how that person is going to handle it as well. Personally, in my situation, since I don't go to college and I kind of work on my own schedule, I do YouTube, I have my own kind of path right now in my life, it's much easier for us because I can visit him when I want, when he's available. So yeah, my situation's kind of very different than the average person, but that doesn't mean that it's not possible for you as well. My number one tip that I'm sure a ton of people can also give you is communication, which is always the biggest thing in any relationship, long distance or not. Communicating with your significant other and FaceTiming, phone calls, even texting or Snapchatting, any source of communication, whatever the case may be, is always beneficial. Somebody asked, how often do you plan to upload? So I have never been one to have a schedule where I post on a specific day, specific time every week. I definitely plan on vlogging a lot more in 2022, and literally as soon as I vlog, I'm gonna edit and upload. Are you in college or are you planning on going to college? And I kind of already told you I'm not in college. With what I'm doing right now in my life, I don't feel that college is necessary. And I also feel that college is not like high school where you have to be a certain age to attend high school, be a freshman at this age, be a sophomore at that age. A lot of people can expect you to go to college, but at the end of the day, you can be 50 years old and get a degree if that's what your heart desired. So in my opinion, I don't feel that college is necessary for what I'm doing in my life at the moment. But like I said, if I'm 45 and decide that I want to be a doctor, I can go ahead and study medicine and do all that at a college. But yeah, as of right now, I'd rather not waste my money and get a degree for it to just sit on my wall and do nothing when what I'm doing doesn't require me to have a degree. But each to their own. We're in 2022 and college is very overrated. I feel like a lot of people expect you to go and I don't think it's necessary. So I'm gonna let this bake for a little bit while I answer a few more questions. And somebody asked, what would you say your biggest achievement in 2021 was? Hands down, starting and launching my very own jewelry brand, EP Jewels. Jewelry has always been one of my most favorite things, literally ever since I was a little girl. I always loved wearing jewelry, and although I always knew I loved fashion and jewelry and stuff, I never really imagined myself starting my own jewelry brand. And with the platform that I was given and how timing worked out and everything, it just made total sense. And I'm so incredibly grateful that I did and that I took the step to do so with the guidance of my mom and dad. Of course, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys, and I still wouldn't be able to do it without my mom and dad and you guys. It blows my mind that even one person is interested in purchasing from my website, let alone thousands. And it makes me so happy and so grateful that you guys are so supportive of me and everything that I do. It means the absolute world, and I cannot wait to see what 2022 brings. I feel like a broken record answering this question because I answer it so often and I also get asked it a ton, but what do your parents do for a living? My dad is a commercial real estate developer and my mom works with me. She is the best ever. That is that. Okay, so somebody asked to talk about all the laser processes and things that I've done on my skin. So I've only ever done 3 different types of laser hair removal on literally my nose area down. My entire body literally has been lasered. And although it has taken a while, I've been doing it for years and years, definitely more than 6 sessions, like they tell you is the average person. I think it's because I started at such a young age, and with hormones and stuff, it's just kind of what happens. Your body grows hair, and it's definitely hard to minimize the hair growth when you're so young because you are still growing. And then they say when you go through pregnancy, all that hair growth just comes right back. So we shall see about that and how that goes when that time in my life comes. But I'm finally at the point where I literally have not shaved in like 2 months and my hair just doesn't grow back at all, maybe like sparse here and there, super thin and fine. And then I've got an IPL laser on my face for the broken blood vessels, capillaries, whatever they're called, full laser on my face. That I did a few times. I didn't see the best result with that, so I ended up going to another place for the ND YAG laser treatment with Dr. Mudgill. I filmed that entire thing over on one of my Vlogmas videos, so go check that out if you guys are interested. And that I honestly have seen a great result from. I definitely recommend it. I have super stubborn blood vessels and capillaries that just don't want to go away. So those are the 3 laser treatments that I've gotten done. Best one has to be laser hair removal because you already know. Okay, I'm getting a ton of questions for an updated jewelry collection video, and I think I'm gonna do one in the middle of February because I have a lot of new pieces launching for EP Jewels, and I want to share them with you guys over on that video. And I have a very fun giveaway that I am planning also for that video, but I want to just like get together the last few details. And like I said, I'm going away next week, so that's gonna take out like the rest of my January month, so I'm gonna have to kind of wait till February. But as soon as I film it, I promise you guys I will be uploading it. And I know you guys are waiting so long, and I've been saying I'm gonna film it soon, but I actually have plans to film it soon. Like, I promise. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Just turn on your post notifications so you don't miss it, because it will be coming in the very near future. Somebody asked, are you going to collab with the Moonies again? And yes, we actually were talking about it at the end of December-ish, about how we wanted to collab very soon. And we were talking about after the new year, we're definitely going to start planning, just because December and the holidays were super hectic. We were all kind of doing Vlogmas, and it was just a lot going on. So when I get back from vacation and when I kind of get myself situated and when they're not as busy, we're going to plan something. And I also want to collab with a lot more YouTubers in 2022. So any of my YouTube friends that are watching this, we need a collab, we need to do something, whether you're local or not. I will literally come to where you are because I want to travel and I'm down. So let me know, DM me, whatever you want, and let's get together. Somebody asked, do you ever get noticed in public being that you're a YouTuber? And I actually do a ton. If you ever see me in public, please come say hi, because I love to say hi to you guys and talk to you and take pictures and all of that stuff. It's literally the most heartwarming feeling being recognized by you guys, because when I'm online, I just see and read your comments, but actually putting a face to the name and to the platform that I have is just so surreal, and it makes me so happy. So don't ever feel intimidated or nervous to come see me and say hi. I would totally say hi to you guys if I recognized you, but I don't want to just like approach you, and what if you don't know me? Then that's weird. So please come say hi. Somebody asked, do you regret not going away to college? And with everything in me, no. I know a lot of people fear that they're gonna miss out on the college experience and not be able to say that they did that and experienced it, but I personally don't care at all. I've never really been one to care much to go out. Of course, I love to go out and make memories with my friends and the people that I love, but it's not my most desired thing ever. Like, I'm such a homebody, I'm such an introvert for whatever reason. I don't know, because nobody I've ever been friends with is like that, but I've literally never cared much at all. So I've never had FOMO or anything like that. So being home is honestly the best thing ever. Somebody asked, how was your experience with lip fillers and what do you do? So the first time that I got my lips done, the first 2 times actually, I filmed the entire process and I got the hyaluron pen, which is the needleless lip filler injection process, where it's like this pen thing that injects but like without a needle, this like sugary substance into your lips, and your body just kind of naturally absorbs it. So I loved that. Definitely didn't like it as much as getting lip filler, because I did then end up getting lip filler only because it's so much more precise. The esthetician can move the needle in all different places of your lip to accentuate certain parts and make your cupid's bow more defined, or whatever you kind of want they can do with the needle. Whereas with the needleless procedure, they kind of just puncture every part of your lip, and there's no really way of telling where it's gonna be big and what's gonna be defined and stuff like that. So I didn't like that aspect of it. They've definitely dissolved a ton, and I honestly like how they look a lot more now. Yeah, so that's that. I got them done, oh my god, like July maybe, and with the lifestyle I have, since I don't work out literally ever, they lasted a lot longer. And like I said, I like them a lot more now when they're slightly more dissolved and not like Boom. Biggest life lesson that you've ever learned. I definitely don't only have one life lesson, but one of the biggest ones that I strongly believe is everything happens for a reason. As cliche as it sounds, it truly does. Another thing, people grow apart. Don't think that everybody who's in your life is here to stay. It's totally normal to grow apart from people, especially friends, and it just happens. It's life. And yeah, so those are definitely two of my biggest life lessons. But I do have a ton more. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Virgo, although I literally don't follow zodiac signs or know much of anything about zodiac signs. Would I do Vlogmas again? And 1000% yes, I totally would. I had such an amazing time, as stressful as it was. I really genuinely enjoyed every day of Vlogmas. And whether I was doing something entertaining or just laying on my couch playing with Bianca, you guys loved the content that I put out. So it really goes to show that you guys love and appreciate my content regardless of what I'm doing. And that means the world to me because a lot of my life is super chill and relaxing and I'm not always on the go or running errands or doing things that are entertaining. So the fact that I can just pick up my camera while I'm in my kitchen eating dinner and you guys enjoy it is so amazing, and I'm so grateful for the family that we've built and the family that continues to grow here on YouTube and even on my other platforms, but especially here on YouTube. I feel like you guys are my best friends and I love you so much. I feel like my makeup is taking me forever today because I'm so invested in answering all of these questions, but as you can see behind me, it's dark now in my room because the sun has set through my shades and it is 4:26. I'm going to dinner with my dad and my brothers in a little bit, so that's why I'm doing my makeup. I don't even know if I told you why I'm doing my makeup, but even if I wasn't going anywhere, I'd probably still do it just to make a fun little video because why not? Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera and then I'll get back to you guys when I'm done because this takes me a minute and I also can't really focus if I'm talking. So I can't decide if I want to put the inner eyeliner on to make it look more, I don't know. I can't really decide, but I think maybe I'll do like a little baby one just to finish it out. Okay, so I just did like the babiest one ever and I think it looks pretty good. Super simple, but like there at the same time. And I'm going to put on some brow gel because I forgot to do this before. But before doing mascara, let's answer another question. Would you ever go back to blonde? And no, nothing against being blonde at all. Like if you can pull it off, you can pull it off, like by all means. But me, I could not. And I don't know who told me that I could or what made me think I could because I had it for a minute. I love the way that my dark hair looks, especially because I have such dark features. My eyebrows are super dark, my eyes are super dark and stuff. I don't think that blonde is fitting for me by any means. I love my dark hair and it also feels and looks so much healthier when it's dark. But yeah, so no, I definitely would not go back to blonde at all. Somebody asked, do you have any regrets? I say this all the time and I will continue to say this. I do not regret anything in my life, going along with one of my life mottos, everything happens for a reason, and I strongly believe in that. Every life experience that has happened to me and that life has thrown at me, good or bad, has happened for a reason, and I have learned so much from my 18 years of living and I've taken so much from it and I have learned from my mistakes, and I think that mistakes are perfectly human. Everybody needs to make mistakes to learn and grow in life. That is part of life. Don't make the same mistakes because like I also always say, 1 time is a mistake and 2 times is a choice. So if you make the same mistake twice, you are choosing to do that, and don't do that. You're better than that. Somebody asked best part about still being home, and I think I already touched on this. I can name 110 things, but definitely the best ones are having my own shower, having my own bed, having my own living space, having my car, having my doctor's close, my dentist close, my hair salon, my nail salon, all the things that I do or that I need are close, my family especially. Like how could you not want to be with your family? And I would not change it for the world, so yeah. I'm going to be trying the Giorgio Armani one that I just got from Sephora. Okay, so I don't know why it's not focusing, but if you guys can see my eyelashes, they look so freaking long and I absolutely love this mascara. It's so good and it really separates all your eyelashes, which I personally loved. It looks so good. Okay, so I had you guys zoomed in because I was showing you my eyes, but then I decided to have a little photo shoot with the camera for a thumbnail. So yeah, those are all the questions I'm going to be answering. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to dinner very soon. I'm gonna go and put on an outfit, and I'll see you guys when I'm all dressed and ready to go. Just so you guys can see, there's literally makeup everywhere, all over my counter, and it's a mess. So I need to clean this, put everything back in my makeup case. One of these days I need to like go through all of the miscellaneous makeup products that I have and kind of sort through them and figure out what I want, what I don't want, and stuff like that, because there's just stuff everywhere. So I'll see you when I'm getting ready, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer because I don't want to sit in my uncomfortable clothes. So I'm gonna wait around in this robe for a little bit, and yeah. Nina nona, Nina nina nona, Nina nina nona.